going on, guys? My name's Derek. I like cars. As you can tell by the shirt and the long pants, even though it's still hot, today we're learning to weld. Alright, so what all do we need still? Well, we need scrap metal. Yeah, that'll be important for welding.
Yes.
We'll need metal to weld.
Yes. Do you want to explain while he's over there doing whatever he's doing, where he got his windshield cover?
So the windshield is now made of Scoob.
Yeah.
Because we realized, well, Hayden realized a bit too late that, welding and grinding and shooting sparks
Yes.
will kind of dig into glass.
A little bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now there's some mild Scoob shield going on.
Scoop shield is good.
Scoob shield is better.
We love
less,
scoop
less
shield.
bad.
Yes. Is that the one?
No.
Okay.
I just appreciate this hat setup.
The hat is insane.
It's so crazy.
It's a welder hat.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a welding cap.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, a
I
hammer.
did not know that was a thing.
This is not a hammer right now.
It is now.
It is now, because I said it is.
Anything's a hammer if you're brave enough.
True. Is he cranking that hog over there?
Cranking a hog.
Ranking that hog.
Alright, Hayden, explain,
All right.
explain basic welder settings and how things work, because I do not know any of this.
Okay, if you don't know what you're doing,
I don't.
Any welder you get, there's this little flap in here. You flip this up,
Oh,
and there's a
got a
fancy
chart.
chart
Oh.
that tells you exactly how you should run your settings.
Hell yeah.
When you know what you're doing, you don't listen to any of it because it's all wrong.
Oh.
But you can start off by listening to it.
The several new subscribers we've had over the past week and a half.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Things are happening in the background.
Things are happening in the background.
I'm scared of them and I don't want to follow through with it.
You're gonna fall through with it. You're gonna leave the grill.
I'm actually not.
You are gonna leave the grill.
We've already kind of decided that I'm not. What a hood.
That's right there.
What a hood, what a hood.
Go get your gloves.
Oh, shit.
Eyes. All right, so we're doing like wire feed MIG welding. Easiest stuff to learn, and you can control the heat a lot better when you're doing like rust repair, which is what we're doing.
Yeah,
So
a lot of it.
yeah, we're doing a lot of it. So Derek gets to learn how to weld.
This is technically not my first time trying to weld, but it's been a while.
We have plastic welding experience.
I have a lot of plastic welding experience.
Yeah, a lot of plastic welding experience.
But as Hayden repeatedly told me during that project, it's not the same thing.
Yes.
It isn't.
What do you got to say? What did you do?
Badly.
Hayden. Derek.
All right, what am I worth per diem?
What are you worth? I give you fucking one McChicken a week.
Worth it. Obviously, there's too much slag and a lot of splatter.
So there is no slag.
I don't know what words are. I'm making shit up.
I know you are. The big process that we're doing doesn't have any slag because it's covered by gas. So the only time you have slag is when you don't have gas.
Okay.
Because that's what protects the weld from oxidizing rapidly when it's in liquid form.
Okay.
So obviously the first little run,
That was, yeah.
you didn't even hit the bottom.
No, that was an oopsie.
Yep. And then this, it's not bad. What I would do is I would, when you first start,
Yeah.
let the puddle build up a little more,
Okay.
and then
And carry it.
move. And then you just want to make the size the same the entire way.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Welding. I got scared. Brother.
So what might help?
We'll edit that out.
No, we won't.
What might help a little bit is you're coming at it like this.
Yeah.
And obviously this tube has kind of a round to it. So
Partially tripped me up because I was worried about blowing through it, but it's also really thick steel.
this is 1/4 inch. You will not blow through it.
It sounds like a challenge.
I challenge you to blow through it. Yeah. So it's just working on getting.
It's certifiably 2 pieces of metal stuck together.
Yeah. It's just working on consistency, which
Yeah.
just comes with time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weld.
There is absolutely a $50 an hour difference between those two.
So how do you feel? Give us a savage report.
Not confident in the slightest.
Do you think that at this moment you could weld your car back together?
Not even close.
Okay. How much more practice do you
A year. Easily. It's not
easy.
It's not easy.
As easy
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
I don't know where my.
He's also extremely
Where are the
humble.
pliers, Derek?
Put him back in the E46.
The pliers are in the E46?
Like in that hole in the engine bay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this built Ford rough, basically. Yeah. What the hell is even that?
Time for your circumcision.
Ah! My pee-pee.
Just different style of a joint. The idea is to get it, like, obviously these tubes aren't flush,
Yeah.
but you want the weld to kind of be flush in between the tubes.
Ah.
That's the idea.
Okay.
So, a lot of people debate between whether you push it or you pull it. It just depends really on the process. The major rule of thumb is if it has slag, you drag the weld or you pull it.
Okay.
If it doesn't have slag, you push.
Okay.
But
So they made a mnemonic device for one of them, but not the other.
yes,
Gotcha. Love that.
so the other thing is choke up your distance a little bit. This
Okay.
is about the distance you want.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
First, if this is the distance you want, and then cut away some distance.
well, that's now the distance you want.
Ah.
So
Okay.
So just a little
Yeah.
heavy on this.
Yeah, and it's arced, which is interesting.
Is because you came up and then back down.
Yeah.
So just try to stick right in the fucking butt crack,
Okay.
and then we should be good. I mean, it's not bad, honestly. It's just still consistency. But and also like you're big here.
Yeah.
And then
well,
you're small.
I was still trying to start the puddle, like you said, on the other side.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't have to do that much on this.
Yeah, there's a lot less to fill.
Yeah.
So it's big, small, big, small, big. But yeah, it's not bad.
Like it?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Look at me welding some knot dimes.
Yeah. I mean, they're close.
No,
You don't-
not, But
You don't weld dimes with MIG. It's just not.
whoa, I don't. You
Okay.
do.
I don't consider those dimes
This guy.
because
So humble.
it's, I don't know. I just don't see the dime effect in MIG
Gotcha.
versus, because I
TIG.
do a lot more TIG welding, and
Right.
that's literally just stacking dimes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, hell yeah, that's a start. I'm gonna do the last one and see what happens. It's on fire. Shit, I think that's the best one yet.
Yeah, I like the the fill
Yeah,
on
it's,
this
I would say
one
it's
better,
not as flush.
but this one's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
And I'm actually getting pen. That is certifiably 2 pieces of metal stuck together.
Now drop test it.
It broke apart a wee bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's a tack.
Well, you have 2 different types of tacks.
Oh,
I don't think Hayden's tacks break apart when you
Well.
test them.
fair.
I also cheat.
What?
You cheat.
You can't cheat.
You son of a bitch.
You fucking goddamn f***er. We will need a beep there, BBC2. Maybe I won't.
Broke out attack.
Well, I didn't know we were
You can
doing
check
that
this
level
side.
attack.
We're gonna do a vertical. Camera should be able to see the heat
Yeah.
on the backside when it comes through. And we're just going down. That's it.
Okay.
So
Hot.
That was actually so sick to see from this side.
Yeah.
so we're just going downhill.
It's all downhill from here.
There's even more debate on whether you go uphill or downhill. You technically get more penetration going uphill, but for what we're doing, it's thin enough. Downhill's fine. So if we're doing like,
Well, yeah, because the metal on the car is probably half this thickness,
if that,
if that.
so if we're doing like structural steel stuff, you're going uphill. What I do when I'm going down
Yeah.
is you want either dead on or a little bit up,
Okay.
and then it's just a little zigzag in between each
Okay.
plate. That's
Makes
all
sense.
it is.
Oh yeah. Almost solid, actually. I think.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Into biking? Ever have your bike break down on the trail? Fear not. Mountain Crest Products has you covered. With their innovative line of recovery straps, you can wear your bike as a backpack and get it out of the trail. Their founder, Landon, has even rock climbed with a mountain bike on his back, which is just insane. Thanks to Mountain Crest Products for sponsoring this channel. Sick. Oh, you should have been on this side for it. It was hot. Also, quite literally, it was hot.
Yes,
So you can see,
the heat on the backside.
yeah, so like this was your first one, Derek,
Yeah,
and then your second one,
yeah,
and then this was my first one, and then this is the uphill. You can see
yeah. A lot
stuff's
of penetration.
flaking off, and you get more penetration that way.
Yeah. That is not good.
It's a little droopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's just partly the speed.
I was trying to go slow like you did, but I guess that didn't
It's
work.
and you can move more towards the outside of the plate,
Okay.
and then you were fine here, and then you started moving a lot more up, and that's where you have this disconnect up here,
Gotcha.
is because you're moving up too fast.
That's really, really bad.
Are you okay?
No.
So yeah, that's just
I don't like uphill.
uphill's challenging.
Yeah. I'll be a downhill specialist all day, but not uphill. Initial D reference for the kids. Jesus, man.
Doodly doodly doodly
That-
is what that looks like.
That's what I would call a booger weld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Sounds better when you do it. Okay, so it's droopy for you too.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's just MIG.
But you still got a lot more consistent.
In my own opinion, MIG doesn't run uphill.
Gotcha.
But a lot of people will fight me on that, so
Well,
go fuck
hash
them.
it out in the comments.
Yeah.
Hayden's correct though. Weld that to that piece or something.
Yeah, you can.
In the last episode, you'll have seen these be cut out of Scoob. I haven't looked at the back of it actually. Yikes. That is certified cancer.
So what are you attempting to do here, Derek?
I just want to see, you know, how quickly I'll burn through if I tried to weld the actual car.
Yeah,
back
because this
together.
stuff compared to what you're doing is really thin.
Yeah, because you can. I mean, you can see the difference here.
Yeah,
Actually, it's not that much thinner.
it's not insane.
That was also really hot, even
Yeah.
through a glove.
Yeah,
That was smart.
I want to touch it.
You should touch it. I'm stupid. Well, apparently, and not well.
No.
So I'll probably just hold it for now. That also didn't work. That blew through immediately. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The hard part on the edge.
Yeah, but this is also why we f around and find out. The scientific method. I'm learning the level of things I can and can't do. As it turns out, it's most things that I can't do. Hey, that might have worked.
It might have worked.
Might have worked, but probably didn't.
It's kind of there.
It's kind of, there's a puddle of metal where there once was not.
Exactly.
Hayden is now making a lot of noise.
Hayden is now making tons of noise.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, that blows through very quickly.
Yeah. It's thin stuff.
It's very thin. I think Hayden's going to be the one to weld the car back together and not me.
I think Hayden's gonna weld the car back together.
Hayden can weld it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the weld's good. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Did it work?
I tacked it together. It's just a shame that I blew through it everywhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
On to the next.
I guess so.
You seem slightly depressed about this.
Well, yeah. Not the worst, but it's not great. It's a little cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this one might be set up for going uphill.
Yeah, I think you're still on the uphill setup.
Yeah.
We need to find the boy Hayden.
Nah. Thickness is sheet metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't there yet.
No, but this is like, this will be the same thickness that I put.
Bless you.
Thank you. In the E46.
Okay.
So it'll be a little bit better of a test. Actually, that's not bad. This is like offhand, just cut, no square or anything. A lot of people struggle on because it's
Yeah.
easy to just soak it in there.
I'm about to struggle on it.
So
Okay. That's certifiably a glob of metal.
yeah, it's not bad. You're more focused on the top plate than you are the bottom.
Yeah.
So just kind of getting that angle, you're kind of coming like this.
Yeah.
And this neck curves, you can put your hand here and try to get like basically right in the butt crack.
Okay.
And then I just drag back and forth. And you can, I don't know, there's some stuff where I just naturally am dragging, but you should push it slightly.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I am not good at welding, as it turns out.
That's all right.
I'm aiming for the middle, and I ended up on both sides of the middle.
Yes.
How?
You're
Does
not.
this need to be more?
What do you mean?
Like, do I need to have this more out? Because it's touching otherwise.
So, that way. That might help a little bit. And just, you can, even though it's thin, you can wait a half beat and kind of get it, make sure it's on both. And you're looking for, if you're having trouble seeing.
I can't see anything.
Okay, so is it too dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's settings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We've got settings.
there's a screen in this bitch. Riley, get that shit. What?
Shit fancy, bro.
Technology.
Technology.
What will they think of next?
I don't know, maybe cars that work.
They did. They're called Toyotas.
Ah, damn it.
I think that was still all on the bottom. Yeah, it was.
The first part was good, and then as you're,
Yeah.
As
Oh,
you're-
because this is angled.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
and it's just making sure you're watching,
Yeah.
and you can see when that top edge of your puddle is going up, and so when it stops going up, then you gotta recollect and go, oh shit, and then readjust yourself around it. So you're not on the car, you can't move the part.
Right.
So
You're going too slow.
no, you're fine.
Oh.
It's just you're still a little high, and it's like when it's in the crack, you'll be like this,
Yeah.
and that'll lay that kind of beat. Or if
Gotcha.
you're like this, just slightly off, it'll
Sick.
be like that.
All right.
So
Once more with feeling. Why can I not do this?
You gotta believe.
so you don't have to whip back and forth. The whole idea of moving your gun around is just you're trying to manipulate the puddle to do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
I've found for me that whipping it back and forth, but you can
Can
start.
I just do a line?
Yeah, you can do a line,
Oh. Well,
or you can
all
do
right.
you can start on the top and move it to the bottom.
Yeah, this one I tried to do back and forth like if it was the downhill.
Yeah.
It clearly did not work.
Okay. It's a lot of just trial and error
Try and find out.
and around find out. So, I mean, I spent weeks figuring out how to even lay the puddle nicely. So,
Well, for day one,
I give you 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
I've seen worse, but I've also seen better. So,
Yeah. Now he's gonna ride the welder on out of here. Crank that dog, brother.
Alright, so I'm here with Hayden. Hayden, how much more practice do you think I need before I'd be able to weld my car back together?
no comment.
So Hayden's gonna weld my car back together because we don't need 16 videos on me learning to weld. So that's probably gonna be where that lands. I will still probably be practicing off camera, maybe some on camera. Who knows? I don't care. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't do well.
You didn't do terrible, but
who also wasn't great.
Yeah.
So there's room to improve. But I don't know. It's your first like major time welding with someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, my previous experience is I did about 5 minutes of it with you a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and once in high school for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind,
What?
I don't know, it's still bad. Anyway, you may have also seen in the B-roll, the H6 car that I still haven't talked about on video has a different hood. That's getting wrapped at some point once I order the wrap. But yeah, I did a little hood swap because I don't like the tall scoop, even though it wasn't even a tall one. And I swapped one that has an integrated scoop. So that's all there is to say on that one. Scoop has a Hawkeye bumper on it. We're still not going to talk about that because I don't like it. Well, I like it from here down. Anyway, yeah, that's probably going to do it for this episode. If you liked what you saw, subscribe, follow Hayden, follow Riley, and follow our sponsor, Mountain Crest Products. We go to, we pan from a Whole Foods and then go to like a monster truck rally or something. Yeah. That'd be great.